back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing my project pan semi-finale. Why semi-finale? Well, because it's kind of early in the month and I still have the whole month of December to use this product, so I thought it would be a good idea to give you just like an update of where I'm at right now and then give you the actual finale at the end of this month. So that's exactly what I am going to be doing. But before we get started, if you like project pans, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. And if you would like to continue seeing what I continue doing for project pans, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel before you leave. And also, if you're new here, hello, my name is Carla and I am a makeup enthusiast, loves to create looks and have fun with the makeup that I already own. And as you can see, I also like doing project pans and I occasionally review new products. But the main focus of my channel is to continue using and getting creative with the things that I already own. So if that is something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe, like I said, to my channel before you leave. Now, I want you guys to know that during the month of November, I barely used any makeup for too many reasons. One, it was like the month that I got married, so it was like, I don't know, it was like very, very chaotic, things here and there, and just a lot going on. And then I also got the flu. So that week that I got the flu, like the last thing that I wanted was to put makeup on. I was just constantly blowing my nose, coughing and all of that. So very little makeup over there. And then we went on our honeymoon to the beach. So because I was at the beach, I just, yeah, makeup was not the thing in my mind. So it was very little makeup used during the month of November till today. So let's go ahead and get started. I am gonna do this the way that I put the products on my face. So let's begin with primer. For primer, I have my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, and this one I used a total of 7 times. Now I'm not gonna open it because I don't want you to see how it's looking like right now, but here are the pictures of the progress that I made in those 7 uses. And as you can see, guys, this is close. Like, I know I'm gonna be finishing this primer at the end of this year. My finale, this primer is going to be gone. It has to. It just has to. Let's continue with foundation. I used it a total of 6 times. I guess the other time I used a different foundation. Yeah, I probably did. And this is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup foundation or whatever. This, it's a little mark of where it's, going. Here's a picture to one of my sites. And like I said, I used it a total of 6 times. Even though I only used it 6 times, I think I did a really good progress. How did that happen? I don't know. But it's still really good progress. Now let's move on to bronzer. I used it a total of 8 times. And for this, I have my Park Abbott Princess. Now here are the pictures of how this is looking like. As you can see, there is progress. I feel like since I got pan, it's been really, really difficult for me to see how much is, moving. But now that I compare it to the pictures, I can see that there is progress. Now maybe it's not like this, huge usage, or this, maybe the pan didn't get like as big as I was wanting it to, but it's still good progress. Like I've said before, little progress is better than no progress. So that's where we are with this bronzer. Now let's move on to blush. Same thing, I used it a total of 8 times, but guys, I've said this before, this must have some sort of spell or something, because it just keeps looking the same month after month after month. I don't think I will ever reach pan on this, but I mean, we all know a blush is a very, very hard product to pan. So even though I'm not surprised, I am surprised because this is like a sample size. This is not even a full size. So yeah, it's just something else. Let's keep it at that. All right, next I have concealer, and for this one I have the Kosas hydrating or whatever concealer. The Kosas concealer, guys. Best concealer I've ever had. So this one I used to do, like I said, of 8 times. And here is a picture of where the mark is at. But to be honest, guys, I don't know where this concealer is. It's just, it is a very, very, it's very difficult to measure where the product is sitting at. But at least I know that I can see some progress, because I just see, this white part, or like this empty part, this whatever, getting bigger and bigger. So like, I know I'm using it. I know I'm doing, making progress. I just really don't know how much. exactly I am making. That was concealer. Now let's move on to eyeliner. This one I used it a total of 5 times. Guys, this is it. I know for sure I'm also going to be finishing this one by my next update. Like, I cannot twist it anymore. This is how much product I have left in this eyeliner. I wanted to consider it complete, but no, because I still can use it. So, like I said, I'm just gonna continue until the end of this year, and we'll see. It's going to be empty, but I just want to wait till that day. Anyway, let's move on to mascara. I have the Sky High from Maybelline. It's an okay mascara. I don't see the hype, but at the same I think that the first time that I used it, I liked it. And right now I actually know that my eyelashes are probably a little bit damaged from the eyelash extensions that I had. So, yeah, it probably is better. It's just that my eyelashes right now are not doing really good. I'm probably gonna have to wait a couple of months before my eyelashes are back to normal, but that's okay. Anyway, like I said, this one a total of 6 times, and it's just okay. And plus, I cannot really measure progress on this one. I don't know how to do it, and I might end up removing it. Not removing it, just not putting it anymore in my project pan, because what's the point of showing you guys a product that you can't see progress on? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. Let me know in the comments down below if you care about that or not. I'm pretty sure you do, because the satisfying part of a project pan is to see the progress. So yeah, I'll probably just remove it by next year. Anyway, let's continue. Next, I have lipstick. I used this one a total of 5 times, and I am so confused because 5 times, and I feel like you cannot see any progress. I don't know. This is just me. But like I said, 5 times. And oh, by the way, I have for this one my Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. This is just a sample size, and I really like it. I want to buy the full size one once this one is done, but it's definitely taking way longer than I thought to finish it. But I will get there at some point. Alright, let's move on to lip liner. Lip liner. This last month I used it a total of 0 times, guys. So there's no update on this, because I didn't use it. My bad. And the reason why I didn't use this because, again, I was out of town for a lot of, probably 1, 2, 3, like 3 weeks of the last month. 2.5 weeks of the month of November. And I did not bring with me my sharpener. So it had no, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna give you any excuses, guys. I just didn't use it. No uses. Sorry. I'll do better during this month. Alright, let's continue with highlighter. My highlighter, I have the Nomad by Stockholm, or Nomad by Stockholm, yes, in the shade Midnight Sun. This one, it's a sample size, and I used this one a total of 7 times. Now, look at this progress. I think that this one is actually making good and steady progress. I like how it is looking. I used highlighter. This highlighter in particular, I put it in my inner corners, and obviously as a normal highlighter, which I really love. Is just so beautiful. I think it looks brighter in here than it actually looks on in person, but it's just really nice. I love it. Now, last but not least, eyeshadow. Guys, I used this eyeshadow palette a total of 2 times, but like I've said before, I barely used any makeup. And the times that I wore makeup, I used, sometimes different eyeshadow palettes, sometimes no eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I used makeup around 8 times and only uses eyeshadow twice. I probably used just different eyeshadows then, and I cannot even remember which eyeshadow palettes I used. I don't know. It's just all confusing at this point to me. November was a little bit of a blur, if I'm honest. So there's that. So that puts me at 43 uses in this eyeshadow palette, which means I still have 7 more uses for me to retire it from my project pan. If you've been watching my project pans, you know that I put a limit at some point. First, I wanted to reach pan in one of the shades. Then I started getting tired of this, not of this color story, because I love the color story, but I just really want to use other eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I've been neglecting the other ones because I've been focusing on this one completely. So I put myself a goal of 50 uses instead of touching pan on one of the shades. So 50 uses, and if at that point I touch pan, awesome. And if I don't, it's all right. I'm still gonna move on to another eyeshadow palette because I have way too many and I need to give them love too. I need to use them too, not just, this one. That's about it, guys. That was my update in my project pan. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel again if you want to watch the finale of this project. It should come up definitely after Christmas. I will be putting this finale out after, I'm not gonna say the 26th or anything like that, but at some point after Christmas, and obviously before the new year, because then at that point I'll be doing my my intro for my next year's project pan. All right, that was it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification button so you don't miss any single one of my videos. All of those things really help my channel out. And yeah, that is it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.